Okay, finally on today's program is what I've been alluding to the whole time, which is we had great victory over Yahya Sinwar. Thank Hashem, thank God, and thank the IDF. But we've also had losses, and the Prime Minister alluded to that as well. And in this case, just like getting Yahya Sinwar was personal, and then attacking Prime Minister Netanyahu's house is personal, so too for me, the end of the program is personal because a friend of mine, Yehuda Yahalom, was killed on the very same day that Yahya Sinwar was eliminated. Yehuda Yahalom was half my age, but we were always friends. I know his family very well from Hebron, and he had worked with me on a few different projects of putting down some AstroTurf and other kind of beautification projects. And he was very handy from young age, and also was gifted with a very calm manner, but a leadership type manner, which other young people followed him. And it was therefore not surprising that he got into his physical prowess and his leadership abilities. It was not surprising to me that he got into one of Israel's most elite units, the Sayeret Golani unit, which is the recon unit of the Golani Brigade. And he was there for 2 years, very hard unit to get into, very tough physical training. And then 2 months ago, he got married to his beloved Shachar in one of the happiest weddings I've ever been to. I was there. And on the holiday of Sukkot, on the first day, we got the dark news, the sad news, that Yehuda and his mates, 4 of his mates, had fallen. Here's just a little for you to taste the bittersweetness of it all. Here's the wedding of Yehuda Yahalom and his bride Shachar, and I was there. Here they are dancing together. And they're being picked up in the track. There's Yehuda. Judea, dancing the tractor dance because we're building this land. So there's Yehuda and Shachar dancing the tractor dance at their wedding, but sadly Yehuda was killed. Here's some footage from the funeral. This is in Hebron at the tomb of the patriarchs and matriarchs. Thousands of people showed up. There's this ancient site that houses the tombs of Abraham and Sarah, Isaac, Rebecca, Jacob, and Leah. And minister in the government, Orit Struk, is speaking to thousands of people. And she's talking about all the young people that gave their bodies in self-sacrifice. We have to ask God, a God in heaven, that these should be the last offerings, the last sacrifices. So that was at the tomb of the patriarchs and matriarchs, but he wasn't buried there. We walked about 20 minutes to the ancient cemetery, and finally his mates in the Golani Brigade gave him a gun salute. It was a beautiful and very painful funeral, but at the same time, he died like a hero, fighting for his land. It was very hard to see his new wife just so broken, Shachar, but his friends said that they promised to make sure that she would get back up again and be strong. And she said, "I was never afraid when I was with you." And I thought that was a very, very poignant moment. And I want you to notice the image there, where the lady's bag is. Right next to there is a row of tombs, and that's the tombs of the fallen in the 1929 Hebron riot massacre, in which jihadists killed, raped, maimed, burnt, did everything bad, and murdered 67 Jews in Hebron. In other words, 100 years ago, it was the same thing that the jihadists wanted to do, which was to destroy us, but we continued to survive and be strong.